Arabic. Next, it says, Innal kalama indana faltastami. Follow your notes. Innal kalama indana faltastami. The fact is that kalam, according to us, according to the people of grammar, faltastami. So listen up. Lafdun murakkabun mufidun qad wudi. It is lafdun. Lafdun means what? It means it is a sound that shoots off the tongue, right? Lafdun, it's spit off the tongue. Murakkabun, it's 2 words or more, 2 sounds or more. Mufidun, it's beneficial, meaning it has a meaning that the listener is not still waiting for to understand the objective of the speaker. Lafdun murakkabun mufidun qad wudi. And it is in Arabic language, it is intended, and it is not in any other language. This statement excludes ishara, somebody making hand movements, because hand movements in Arabic or in the grammar of Arabic is not considered speech. Like if I say, that means come here, right? This hand movement means come here. This means be quiet. So what? The fuqaha consider it speech. The people, other than the people of grammar, consider it speech. But we're not in those subjects right now. We're not in a fiqh class. We're in a grammar class. So in grammar, that's not considered speech. Kitaba, writing, is not considered speech, according to the people of Nahwi, the scholars of Nahwi. So we're only talking about what the scholars of grammar consider to be speech. This is a very important point that we have to go through. The parts of speech, okay? The parts of speech alayha yubna, that it is built upon, it is what do you call it? Ismun wa fi'lun thumma harfu ma'na. So first he gives the definition of kalam. And he has to give the definition of kalam because this is what we're talking about. The whole of the language is surrounding this word, kalam, speech. And kalam is the plural. Kalam is a big word, a large amount of kalima. And kalima is words, small, and these are words. So we call this speech. This is considered speech, whereas this is considered a word, a word. 2 E's, thank you. Okay, so this is speech. This is a word. Speech is built upon words. A word is built on sound. A sound that has what? A meaning. Now they're saying kalam is built upon a type of word. Now it says what type of meaning? Is 3 meanings. That's what we call an ismun, a fi'lun, and a harfun. Okay? Meaning is a sound, a word is a sound that has a meaning. Either that meaning, it means a sound that has a meaning in and of itself, that's not connected to a time frame, and it's descriptive, meaning a person, place, or thing, or in a description, or it's a sound that has a meaning in and of itself, and it's tied to a time frame, like immediate, past tense, or going now into the future, which you call a fi'lun, or it has a meaning, it points to a meaning in some other words and doesn't hold a meaning of its own. Its meaning is independent of being attached to something else, and it's not connected to a time frame. That's what this is all about. Once we understand the types of meanings that are tied to these sounds, we now understand what speech is built on. Ismun wa fi'lun thumma harfun ma'na. So how do we recognize those? And we went through this before. We recognize an ismun. فالاسم يعرف بالقفض وبالخفض وبالتنوين and tanween وبدخول الال the alif lam يعرف فقف ما قفا وبحروف الخفض and with the huruf, the letters of khafdi. And we know khafdi, you could use another word which is called jar. They both mean the same thing. If you want to know the difference, the people in Kufa, because remember, Arabic grammar is based on 2 cities. There's 2 schools. They both come from Iraq. So let's say this is Iraq. Another reason why the people want to destroy Iraq, Because the scholars of Arabic all come from Iraq as far as the schools, the two schools. You have Basra, the school in Basra, and a school in Kufa. Even though these places don't tie to these places, actually it's the other way around. Okay? Basra and Kufa. These are two cities. And when the scholars started to talk about what this rule is and what this rule is, you had the Basrian school and you had the Kufian school. So the people in Kufa called this khafdi I should say. And the people in Basra called the same rule jar. So you hear some scholars say, and this is jar, and other scholars say this is khafdi. Don't worry about it. It's just a terminology. Okay? It's just like somebody say, call me a cab, and somebody says, call me a taxi. It's the same thing. All right? So we don't need to get bent out of shape over that issue. Okay, so an ismun is known by khafdi wa bitinwini wa dukhuli al-yurafu faqfu ma qafaw wa bi huruf al-khafdi wa hiya min ila wa an wa fi wa rubba wal ba wa ala. The battery is low. Wal kaf wal lam wa no. Wal fi'lu. Hold on for a second. You want to toss me one?